got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You look at Minnesota. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And they're hitting their stride, guys, right at the perfect time. I mean, the postseason right around the corner. They're playing with tremendous confidence. I think a legit title contender, in my estimation.
Well, you're not on an island with that opinion. I'm right there with you. This team drawing a lot of attention, and deservedly so. They appear to have everything in place that's necessary to win in the postseason.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Lopez, he's in a point guard. Downs is out there with Garnett. Then it's Matt Barnes, and it's Martin in at the 2. Back to Lopez. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Lopez with the steal. Rejected by Nowitzki. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Over in the corner, Matthews. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lopez passes to Martin. That drops. Martin's got 6.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Williams against Lopez. Outside Williams. Off target from outside. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Nowitzki's shot is no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Martin with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that one's good.
Oh, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Lopez. And that's 10 points for Martin.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lopez with the steal. Passes it to Martin. And again, it's Minnesota.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
It's Williams with the drive. Nobody near Parsons. Kevin Martin grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Lopez dishes to Martin. Back to Lopez. To the paint. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. 5th on the list, Chandler Parsons.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Parsons with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lopez kicks to Martin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. At the elbow, Williams. Lopez with the block. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Martin with the bucket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Matthews, he's checked. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. On the court for Minnesota. Lopez is in at the point. Payne out there with Towns. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Levine in at the 2 spot. Here is Williams. Following the basket by Freak. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Parsons gets it to go.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
That's good. And that's now 7 points for Freak.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. The 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Tipped away. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Evans kicks to Williams. And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Minnesota making a switch here. Garnett's checked in.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. And they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Now here's Parsons. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Williams attacking, and that is good. Williams has got 7 points.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Here's Lopez, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. Martin comes in for Barnes. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Matthews. It's good. Great play set up by Perea. And that's now 9 points for Wesley Matthews. Lopez kicks to Martin. Back to Lopez. To the inside. Kicks it out to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Martin the pass to Lopez. Back to Martin. Takes it off the glass. Martin's got 20.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Matthews. He's got 9. Nowitzki outside. The offensive rebound goes back up, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. A dominating. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has.
They've got Nowitzki. Chandler Parsons out there with Jeremy Evans. Then it's Matthews, and it's Williams at the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now here's Lopez. Pass to Martin. The 15-footer, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Lopez with the steal. It's Martin on the wing from deep. And that one's good. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. Ball going up court. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist from Lopez. Lopez has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Good.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Parsons. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Clock at 4. Williams gets the bucket.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Lopez dishes to Martin. Lopez kicks to Martin. Back to Lopez. Pass to Martin. Kevin Martin on the wing. Here's Garnett. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Timberwolves have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Devin Harris has checked in for Wesley Matthews. And a change for the Timberwolves. Zach LaVine's checked in for Martin. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Parsons outside. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Payne's checked in. Both free throws good from Parsons. Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Lopez with the bucket.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty, and he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Fades and shoots. Darren Williams grabs the miss. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Poked away. Now Lopez. He's got 25. Fires from deep. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's the break. Stops, pops, and he nails the jumper. Lopez has got 30.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Harris passes to Parsons. Williams double team. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Williams has got 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And even 3-on-3 break. Harris outside. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Lopez.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Harris with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Nowitzki dishes to Harris. A 3-ball. Rebound collected by Levine for Minnesota. They've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Got that one up quick. And now that's 35 points for Freak.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Parsons outside. They set the pick. And Harris wide open. He shoots, but they get it back. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And another three-point shot falls from Lopez. Lopez has got 38 points.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Now here's Parsons. 7 points in the game. Nice shot by Evans.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
From past the arc, it's in from long range. One more from Lopez. Lopez has got 41.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about?
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. Darren Williams checked in for Dallas. Timberwolves also changing it up. Zach LaVine comes in for Ricky Rubio, and it's Lopez in for Rajon Rondo. So on the floor for Minnesota, Lopez in at point guard. Dane out there with Bielitsa. Then it's Gorgui Dieng, and it's LaVine in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Lopez. Good on the triple. Lopez has got 44.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Chang against Nowitzki, and count it from 19 feet away. Nowitzki's got 11 points here in just the second half. It's stolen by Barea. Down low, Williams attacking, and he gets it to go.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Timberwolves have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Lopez, count that one. Lopez has got 46 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one.
That one goes. Covered. And that's 13 points for Nowitzki.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Talk about a terrific game for Lopez. He has 50 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Jeremy Evans checks in for Nowitzki. Nick Stauskas comes in for Meeks. John Jenkins checked in for Williams. And Harris subbed in for J.J. Barea.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games this season against this club. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it has mattered most against the Mavericks.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Lopez. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
He trains the quick shot. Lopez has got 60.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts it up from 15, and the Timberwolves check on 2 more.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
That's good.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance.
The 2K Sports Post Freak